This video is basically about what gets in the way of us manifesting the things that we want in our lives. Why do some people manifest blessings and why do others manifest bullshit, and why do others have trouble manifesting the things that they want? 3 main reasons. First reason, selective attention habits. Second reason, a lack of acknowledgement in what we truly desire. Third reason, a lack of application of our wisdom and having too much wisdom, thus missing opportunities. Let's dive a little bit deeper into these 3 reasons why. So the first reason why is selective attention. It's selective attention. That's the main reason. It's selective attention. The things that we pay attention to, the way that we process the information that we're paying attention to, the way that we are picking up on these symbols, these subconscious influences that are brought to us by the universe. That information and the way that we're processing this information, that's what gets in the way of our blessings. Because we're picking up on these signs based upon the people that we surround ourselves with. The people that you connect with, they should be gravitating you towards the proper signs, towards the proper subconscious influences. That's how you know that you're not around the right crowd. If you're not manifesting blessings, you're not around the right crowd. In addition to this, you have to be able to decipher information properly too. So the way that you start to process this information is strongly influenced by this. So it really is our selective attention habits. It's a huge, powerful influence on the things that we manifest. The second thing is lack of acknowledgement in the things that we desire. By this I mean that our true intentions, our true desires are at the core of us. It's really deep within. And what happens is, let's say when we first come here in our very, very, very youthful years, like a baby actually, I would say, we have a true identity, a true purpose, a true desire. It's real deep, it's real potent. The universe responds to it well. But there's a point in time where we don't get what we want and we cry like a little bitch. Ooh, excuse my language. But we are disappointed, so we build a wall. And then we think this wall is our desire. And so we focus upon receiving this desire, this wall, this setback, this resentment. It's a resentment wall. We build these building blocks of resentment, and that becomes our desire. And then we either receive it or we don't receive all of it, and we end up getting pissed off about that, and then we end up building another wall, and we don't get what we want through this wall, build another wall. And you see what I'm saying? Break through a wall and get to the core where the potency is, and you will receive blessings. The universe responds to realness. It levitates over all this other bullshit, all this garbage it's receiving from these 1111 wishes. That's bullshit. It lacks truth. It lacks substance. And it disregards it. It's just like, it wants to get to the potency, the realness. So the universe is levitating over lies and posers. I am bolder. For real, because it's levitating over to see what stands out, and what stands out has the most truth and realness. It holds more potency, and the universe says, yes, I'm going to respond to that energy because that matches its vibration. Just like you have selective attention, the universe has selective attention too, and it disregards what it doesn't. Like, it's all the same stuff in life. Like, everything that we build, it all works the same way. Like, I'm saying this, I'm realizing when I'm mixing, mastering music, there's something called a limiter that you use, and you can literally limit certain frequencies from coming into the project. And the universe works the same way. It limits certain desires that we want. It does not pay attention to it. And so you have to start to vibrate on the same frequency as the universe, not just listen to 432 hertz at night. Like, you actually have to live that life, you know? Start to desire things that match that vibration. So that's pretty much the reason why, like, we just don't know who we really are, what we identify with, and what our true desires are. That's why we don't manifest blessings sometimes. And I want to give an example for this, actually. Like, let's say I want a green Corvette or something like that, right? Why do I want a green Corvette? Well, it's nice, and I kind of want a new car, but you already have a car, so why do you want another one? Cause, like, I don't know. Well, you need to figure that out. Okay, think about it. I want to feel good about myself when I'm driving, and I no longer feel good about myself in the current car that I'm in because it's outdated, and I'm seeing other people around me with nice cars, and they look happy. So you're not happy, you don't feel good about yourself. Well, that's what's important. So you desire to actually be happy and feel good about yourself, or you feel like you would be happy if you felt good about yourself. So now the universe is going to send you in people, places, and things to help you feel good about yourself, rather than give you a green Corvette, maybe. Because maybe the universe knows that the green Corvette isn't getting to the core of the issue anymore. Before, you can manifest little stupid shit like that because when you're younger, you're easily satisfied. But as you start to get older, or you start to just get past certain stages of life, these things become unfulfilling, and the universe wants you to dive deeper. That's it. That's all it is. And when we're able to dive deeper, we get to the core of the issues, we start to pay attention to the right things, and we manifest the truth of what we want. But we have to be willing to fight through that, to work through the pain. And the core has a lot of that pain that a lot of people don't want to deal with. But I'm telling you, it's really not that bad. Like, it's really not. I've done it, recently, like maybe for like a year now or so. Like, I really dived deep into like who I am. And I mean, I've been on the spiritual journey for a while now, but like, there's different stages and stuff. And I don't know. I just feel like people just really don't get this life sometimes, the spiritual life. Like, it's really like a path of realness, not a path of bullshit. Like, now I feel like a lot of spiritual people are just becoming superficial again. And it's sad. It's like, but I'm realizing you can't escape this superficiality. Like, people always water down any type of trend. So the third thing that gets in the way is the lack of application in our wisdom and knowledge. The lack of application in our wisdom and knowledge. Like, we value so much preachy stuff and things that sound nice that we forget to actually live that life. We forget to apply it and practice these things. That's why it is good to do positive affirmations and rituals and whatnot. But now the issue is that people are just repeating these things rather than actually trying to direct it towards a particular lifestyle of self-betterment. And this is now a reason why we're not manifesting blessings too, because there's a lack of practicing what you preach. And it's a huge issue. And once we start to realize that and make those changes, we can manifest more. And also, some people just have too much wisdom and knowledge to the point that they think they already know what's going to happen, and so they put themselves kind of in a state of learned helplessness, especially if you think you already know what's going to happen as it relates to a bad circumstance. And I've been guilty of this. This is why I partially bring stuff up, but a lot of things I bring up because I see it in my surroundings, or like, a lot of times this is at a distance too. It's not like I want people to think like, oh, I know her, she must have seen this is about me. Like, nah, nothing is personal. Like, if it is, I'm sorry. Like, I don't even really notice it. It's like it's all stuff that I'm just picking up on and I can speak on it. But I'm telling you, a lot of these things, when it comes to manifestation and blessings, you have to kind of get rid of this stuff at the core first, and then we can start to rewire and retrain ourselves. In addition to this, it's very important to just acknowledge your true identity and get in tune with your true, like, people that you connect with, because these people help you, like, subconsciously, by accident, they help you to receive blessings and whatnot. In addition to this, I have food in the oven, so like, I'm making sure that it's not ready. Um, in addition to this, though, we have to make sure that we're just aware of the things that we pay attention to and how we're processing that information. Why somebody's saying something, why somebody's doing something. Do you want to be involved in that? What are the subconscious influences that you're picking up on, and how is this affecting your behavior? Use positive affirmations to drive your behaviors. Don't just do 20 affirmations of confidence today and then expect tomorrow to wake up with super confidence. No, allow positive affirmations and rituals and like these methods of whatever. I think it's like a 2-cup method that someone sent me the other day. But it's like allow these things to drive your actions, like allow it to influence your behavior. We should use these things to remind us how to reflect on our situations, how to think about our situations, how to feel about our situations, how to experience our situations, how to see our situations, how to act upon our situations. That's what these positive affirmations should do. It shouldn't really be like something you just say and then you expect to just come into manifestation. No, you have to actually live that life. Now that you said it, start to be it. Start to actually believe it and act upon these things. That's what manifests the blessings. Pay attention to what you pay attention to. What's your selective attention like? Does it need to be adjusted? How are you applying your wisdom and knowledge? Is your wisdom and knowledge holding you back from new experiences to manifest these blessings? And then what was the second thing that I said? Oh, I just had it and I just went away. I keep thinking about my food right now. This is bad, but I'm sorry. The other thing is basically you need to make sure that you know who you truly are and what you truly desire. Like you have to be more in tune with your desires. Like make sure that they hold integrity, truth, and make sure you're getting more at the focal point of your desires and not just like the cover-ups of it. Like, you know, we desire something and we couldn't get it and we forgot what we truly have wanted because we've covered it up so much to try to detach ourselves from what we really want. We have to get to that core, and then that's what's going to help bring us the truth and the things that we really want. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. Blessings, light, and love to everyone. Peace.